Hey there, Mary Sheila here with BioYouth Labs, and I want to talk about cravings. Those pesky cravings that can really make it harder to reach the goals that we have around our health, right? And maybe it's getting some of our labs down or our blood sugar in check, but then every day at the same time, like either in the afternoon or after dinner, we're like giving in to the things that we kind of swore off in the morning when we woke up. And there's a lot of pieces to the puzzle when it comes to cravings, and some of it really is habit, and we have to get out of that habit. But how can we make it easier for our body to get out of that habit, right? That's an important piece. And really, it's about setting ourselves up for success. So in this video right now, I just want to talk about one thing that is really powerful that I believe is really important. And maybe I'll even share two things here, but one of them is going to be to eat breakfast, right? So when you skip breakfast and you intermittent fast, or you're just not hungry or whatever, you are like kind of running on empty. You have an empty gas tank. You're going on a road trip. You don't fill up your gas tank. You only have a little bit of gas left. You're not going to be able to go a long distance without stopping and getting gas. And nobody wants to do that, right? We want to fill up the tank. We want to have water bottles. We want to have everything ready and hit the road, right? And not have to pull off in a half hour and get gas. So you want to do the same thing with your body. You want to fill up your tank first thing in the morning, and you want to make sure that you are eating a breakfast that is protein rich and nourishing and satisfying. And it's going to make you feel like you don't even think about food for maybe 4 hours, right? Like you feel so good. You're going 4 hours without food. Now, usually I tell people between 3 to 6 hours, but four is a good number also. So you eat a meal and you go 3, 4, 5, up to 6 hours. Then you eat another meal. Now, when you don't eat, your cortisol is going to come, especially if you don't eat and you just have coffee. You're going to have higher spiking of cortisol, and that's going to kick in your cravings. And it takes a while to break that cortisol down out of the body and remove it. So as long as cortisol is high, it's telling our body, I need energy quick. And the quickest form of energy is usually something carby that you're craving. So eat breakfast. Eat breakfast. That is your ticket to success. There's other pieces of the puzzles, but if you don't eat breakfast, eat it. And if you do eat breakfast, how much protein are you getting with that breakfast? You want to be getting like 30 grams of protein at that breakfast. Can you do that? Think about what your breakfast entails. And I know you might think, well, I don't know how many grams of protein are in my breakfast. 2 eggs is only 15 grams of protein. So maybe you have something with those eggs. And half a cup of beans has 8 grams of protein. So you could have a half a cup or a cup, and you'll be boosting your protein up. Hemp seeds and pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds, a couple tablespoons of those will give you about 8 grams of protein. Animal proteins, about 4 ounces of animal proteins will give you 30 grams of protein. So you can mix and match your proteins to get your protein in, right? And this is going to be really important. It's not just about the protein. You also want to have some healthy fats and some healthy carbs. You want to have a whole meal, but you really want to build it around that protein. And that is your ticket to just really successfully starting your day off with a full tank of gas. You don't have to get off the highway for a long time. You get to cruise. You are going to want to eat lunch. I'll talk about that in another video. And another little sort of flip-flop you can do in the morning, and you can try this, and you might first say, heck no, I'm not going to do that, Mary Sheila, but hear me out. And that would be having a breakfast, hydration first, having a good breakfast, and then having your caffeinated beverage. That way, you're also not spiking your cortisol from the caffeine. So it's something you can try, and it's something that's really helpful to fuel your body earlier, because really we want to put a lot of our nutrients and fuel and food and meals earlier in the day, so that in the afternoon, evening, nighttime, we're eating less and we're gearing up and getting ourselves ready for sleep. Okay? So that is my advice to you, is to try to eat breakfast, especially around the holidays. Eat a good breakfast so that you're not craving that much, and you're going to have more control of yourself, because your physiology on the inside is going to be on your side. And that is the name of the game. Okay? So I hope that is helpful. I hope you could try it. You can comment below. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of the Bio Youth Labs community, and we will see you soon. Have a great day.